seamless, eh? Right. This door is locked. The door is locked. Tell me something I don't fucking know. Alright. Judging from our position, this room is right under the cathedral, which could mean that this is the Ethos data bank. Data bank? A place you put shit in. And how can they fucking turn up? I'm sure of it. This has to be the Ethos data bank. We just said that, woman. This data bank holds all the information concerning Ethos. From the past to the present, everything. This facility is strictly off limits to us. Only the bishop class can ever enter this area. Yeah, but even then, this place is damn well equipped. Look at it. I say, a facility of this magnitude would even be hard to find in Solaris. Why would the Ethos have such a setup? Well, they got shit to hide, duh. Wait a minute, this is Solaris equipment. So, Solaris? Don't act so surprised. No matter how vast this world is, such advanced equipment as this could only come from Solaris. Oh, shut up, woman. This Ethos has been assaulted by someone. And in the basement, we find a Solarian facility. Oh, shut up, boy. What's going on here? What is this place? Hey, Billy, you know anything about this? No, nothing to do with me, Gub. Yeah, this is the first time I've been down here. So let's investigate, shall we? Sighton, what is that being displayed there? It looks like some transmission recalled from someone. We might be able to find some clues here. Wait one moment. Alright, now I'm able to transmit it to the main display. Let me guess. Right. Bishop Shikam. Diocese, right. Due to intervention of an uncertain factor, correction is needed. Progress of the operation has declined by 30%. What the heck is this? Why is the Ethos looking into this kind of stuff? On top of that, Shikam's a bishop? Wasn't he excommunicated by the Ethos 17 years ago? Apparently not. That can't be the case if he's been sending irregular reports. Look here. Destination of all resources collected by the Ethos through the trade with each area. All the resources have been sent to the Solaris homeland. Yeah, we know that. But why would the Ethos be sending supplies to Solaris? Because they want to collect the shit. You know, relics. There's a terminal switch over here too, huh? That's with these letters. I can't read this. This is the Solarian language, but it's been encoded. Hold on. What is this? Come on, hurry up! Hold on, it's hard to translate this stuff. Lambs, Great War, collapse, re-education, post-war rehab plan based on schedule for building, gate foundation, Lambs, yeah, whatever. Put into practice, it was established an organisation, supervised by elders, conference supervision by the Gazelle, the Ethos is, It's all a front. The Ethos is really a subsidiary organisation of Solaris. So, what does that mean for me? In short, it's like this. 500 years ago, there was a great war that occurred between Solaris and the Land Dwellers. It's not clear what the outcome was, but after the war, Solaris feared another Land Dweller revolt. So Solaris built a gate, or barrier, that separates Solaris land from the rest of the world land. The Land Dwellers who lived within the gates were made to dwell as separate races and were thus supervised. To carry out the actual supervision, Solaris established the ethos. And so the ethos is actually controlled by the Gazelle Ministry or Solaris' highest government body. So yes, the ethos is really a front or a subsidiary organisation working for Solaris. Excavation finds goods and natural resources from the surface are transported to Solaris by the ethos. This also includes human resources or people used for manual labour and so on. Basically this here is the window between the planet's surface and Solaris up there in the skies above. According to these reports, there has been an enormous amount of goods and people transferred to Solaris. So the ethos has been manipulating us, eh? Anything else? The rest is mainly about population distribution and excavation records. The amount of detailed information about the races and the biological data kind of concerns me though. Really? Here is a relatively recent record. It also indicates that there has been a large amount of people sent to Solaris. The majority of them were people who had come to the ethos seeking help or spiritual salvation. No, it can't be true, man. This can't be. I've heard nothing of this sort of duh. Need to know basis, dickhead. So what happened to all those people you've seen come in here for help? They became E-tones like me. Surely not all of them. What happened to the ones that didn't become E-tones? Well, it's all becoming clear. How about it, Ellen? There are facilities in Solaris for accommodating surface dwellers, I know. The third-class citizen level Earth dwellers of various races are regularly sent there as manual labour. So this is the source of their labour supply. But that's impossible! How could that be? Shut up, retard. Even if that was the case, who would kill all these ethos people and why? This could be your answer. What? The 44 salvage plan. The 44 salvage plan? Isn't that what the captain of the Thames is talking about? This is the only plan that is not linked to Solaris. It must have been initiated by Ethos itself as a completely independent project. It was commenced about 19 years ago. Allow me to display the data. Completed investigation of the Ceoboan city which sank to the bottom of the sea approximately 4,000 years ago. After over 100 testing digs, the city centre has been ascertained. Salvation planned to begin. So from this it appears that under Akave lies an ultra-ancient civilization. They have been doing a huge number of test digs and obtained a vast quantity of resources from the ruins. Biological weapons, reactive weapons, I see. So this must be their intention. My assessment of the circumstances is that the Ethos is attempting to break away from Solaris, and once free from its master is likely to attempt world domination on its own. Attempt to break away and attempt world domination. That's a rather ambitious, don't you think? Yes, but the real intentions of the Ethos are quite obvious. The fact that they are not reporting the results, let alone the sites therein existent, gives it away. The Ethos is planning to revolt by monopolising the ultra-advanced civilization resources. Actually, such rebellions have been quite common recently. So do you think Solaris is responsible for this attack on the Ethos? Yes, this is probably it. Shall we move along? There could be more to find yet. The Ethos, my faith! All shattered, man! Hey Billy, chill the fuck out. How long are you planning on being like that? Get a hold of yourself, you pussy! This is all just speculation based on circumstantial evidence. It will be best for you to confirm what is the truth with your own eyes. You go on ahead, thank God. Part and I will take the Chevette back to Israel. Thank God. What's this? No. Right. So that door, I assume, is still fucking locked. Oh, shut up, bitch. I still can't believe it, man. The Ethos was that dubious an organisation. What is it that I believed in all this time, man? Isn't that the very reason why I told you back then that you belong with us? Then Verlaine, you defied Billy. You left the ethos and kept company with dregs who have no faith at all. You have lost sight of what it means to be defiled. I didn't expect it out of you. You who used to live only for your faith, you should have remained like us. But fear not Billy, I shall cleanse you. You'll live within me. You will become one with me in death. What? You ain't killing my boy. You? Father, how could you do that? He was a wanker. What are you getting at, flossing about, boy? It was a stub bullet. He's just taking a nap. You should have been able to tell by the sound it made. Besides, these murderers are not from the ethos. Yeah, you cunt. Look. That symbol. Yeah, that's right. The agents of Solaris. Probably an assassination unit under Stone's command. I got a word that they were exterminating all ethos members and hurried here, but I was too late. All ethos affiliates had already been killed, except for those on some sort of salvage mission. You claim Verlaine and his men are an assassination unit for the bishop. How could you even say such blasphemy? That's right. We are servants of the bishop. Our mission is to hand out judgment on fallen priests and sinners in order to make them repent. Is that true, Fanny? But why people from the ethos, man? The pontiff and his brethren deserve to die. They allow greed to tempt them into abandoning the duties of the ethos to pursue world domination. They pass their own death sentences when they allow such desires to overtake them. And that's not all. Saving orphans and refugees, that may seem like works of mercy, but the little boys and girls kept here were actually used as a means of satisfying the desires of the pontiff and the bishops. Indulging in selfish desires, this is not conduct befitting a priest. Such defiled living have no right to speak for God. That is why we set out on this purification work. They must atone for their sins. These are the bishop's orders. Even if that were true, we have no right to punish others. Judgment belongs to God. That is what we were taught, wasn't it? God? Where does such a being exist? You should know by now the ethos came about. It was an organization created by Solaris eons ago, solely for the purpose of managing ignorant humans like you. Its doctrines are just deceptions designed to control the masses. The ethos used the two sweet fruits of faith and technology well to skillfully manipulate global affairs and people's zeal. Thus, they manipulated ignorant masses to repeatedly continue their pointless wars. Eventually, battle data on man and weapons gleaned from the wars were sent to Solaris itself and analysed to aid in ruling the entire Earth. These intentionally perpetuated wars caused much psychological discord. By faith in God, salvation was used as a cushion to soften the blow. It was a well thought out system, but the choice of managers were extremely poor. Or did you think that acting the part of a faithful servant of God would someday yield an answer from a great God somewhere? Can't you see that such a divine being just never existed from the beginning? And you don't seem to realise this, but you yourself were passing judgment on sinners as much as we were. I have been passing judgment? Yeah, Waker. Daily you have been dirtying your hands as an accomplice. Are you trying to take away my ultimate pleasure, Verlaine? Yeah. Hang on in there. Billy. Huh? Verlaine. A good-for-nothing chatterbox such as you has no right to live. Bishop, why Verlaine? What in heavens are you trying to accomplish? Shit's gonna get real, man. I am the Inquisitor sent to Earth from Solaris. Inquisitor, you say? Yeah, you deaf? The status of Bishop is merely a convenience by my activities on Earth. The Ethos was created as a Solaris sub-organization and given the task of managing Earth's dwellings. But over the years, the Ethos started to set convenient doctrines for itself. And then when it went on to gather the ignorant masses and created a god for them to believe in, then the Ethos even went so far as to plot separation from its creator Solaris. So Solaris had no choice but to eliminate all those who defy our rule and raise the flag of rebellion. The ones prepared as eliminators were the Etones, the Atoners, the organisation I established within the Ethos, had two purposes. On the surface, their aim was to eliminate Reapers or wells that ran rampant on the Earth, but that's not the only purpose. Behind the scenes, we also had selected men like Verlaine. Those were responsible for observing and eliminating any corrupt people who appeared in the Ethos. You didn't have the chance to learn of this since you left the Ethos so early. Or actually, I just never told you. There was another role I wanted you to perform. Suck my dick! Billy, there are certain things in this world that you're happier not knowing. Even lies and deceptions have become the truth for some people on the Earth, particularly those not knowing the true nature of things, or how these system of things work. In fact, the God and faith system set up by the Ethos were the truth itself, were they not? Tell me, what other role were you talking about? What did Verlaine mean when he spoke of judgment? So you want to know, suck my dick. But can you bear the full weight of the truth? Billy, if you can bear the weight, then I'm willing to tell you. Arden, you believed that you were saving wandering souls, didn't you? That's why you carried out cleansing of the Reapers / wells from the Earth, right? In fact, it was all just another control system put in place by Solaris. But what's more, your saving work, that very activity you believed in so much, was in reality. You're talking too much nonsense. Father, shut the fuck up. You haven't changed at all since then, have you, Stein? Stein? That's a name I haven't been called for a long time. Hearing that name vividly brings back a pleasant twinge of pain to the scars on this body. You know what I mean, Jessica? Hey, your brain still isn't working right. Answer me. Why do you have such a roundabout way of doing things? That's not worth wasting my breath answering. Just consider it my reward in life. Of course, that includes watching your agonizing death. I must succumb to the desire to slice you up, your body up, whatever. But I can't do that now. I have a matter to attend to elsewhere. That duty comes before pleasure. I have with me here. I haven't the time to waste anymore. I won't let you go that easily, Stein. I can't be bothered by insignificant wretches like you. Until next time, and as a passing gift, I have these men entertain you. Fish and Stone. Well then, excuse me. And oh Billy, if you have something you wish to discuss, come see me later. I'll be waiting for you. Oh please, can I stick to the normal? Right. These people are fucking wank. So that's what they look like. Son of a bitch! What are you laughing for? I would not laugh if I was you. Because it's going to be the last thing you ever say or do. It's whoop-ass time. Stein, you aren't going anywhere. I think he is actually.